from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
Welcome back to the show. Now let's get straight into it and have a look at this weekend's matches. All right, first up, Anarchy and East Geelong. Someone want to take me through that, Megan?
Yeah, I think this will be a very close one. Yeah, as we said, you know, East Geelong are rebuilding and Anarchy are on the improve, so I think it will be very close.
Looks like a few close matches this week, yeah. Bertie, did you want to add something in there?
Yeah, look, Anarchy and East Geelong, Caroline Roberts will be back from holidays. I think a couple of weeks ago she actually played Bs and As. When I watched them against Belmont last week, she just coached the A-grade side. It looked like she was coaching from the sidelines there, but didn't play at all. Played a full game in B-grade and coached B-grade as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether she does play or not. If she doesn't, I still think Anarchy are looking pretty good at the moment. And I think, given it, you know, it's week 4 now, they're finding their feet at last, and they are a pretty tough team to get over, as we experienced last week. So, look, I think Anarchy might get over the line this week against East.
Yep. And Amy, what do you think on that one?
I think I'm going to go East Geelong.
East? Okay.
Again, in a close encounter, though, for sure.
That'd be a great contest, I think, that one.
Yeah.
All right, Bertie, this I think is going to be a ripper of a game. Belpost Hill and Winchelsea.
Look, it is going to be a good game. We're looking forward to it. We're actually quite good friends with Winchelsea as it goes. We're actually having a ladies' day down there on Saturday. If anyone's
And do
interested.
we get invited?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
still waiting for the invitation.
yeah, well, we'll wait and see what happens there. I might just sneak in. But Belinda Todd, once again, the girl to stop for Winch as far as goal scoring goes. Julia Knotts has come back from the under-19 nationals in Perth, so she's going to be tough to stop also. The centre court I don't think has changed too much from last year, although I might be wrong. And in defence, Renee Pilkington's in defence there. She's going to be tough to get over as well. So we've got to go out there ready to play on Saturday, and well, a couple of hours from now, hopefully we'll get over the line.
Yes.
A lot of height amongst those two teams too, so
Yeah.
will it be a battle of the tools?
Well, it may come down to that. It may come down to that. There are, like I said, there are a couple of girls, 3 or 4 girls over 6 foot on the court.
About my height.
How about your height, Amy? Amy, sorry, you're exactly right. So yeah, it'll be interesting tussle, and you know, we're looking to take the 4 points. That's our goal for today.
Of course you are.
A battle of the goal shooters. You've got Belinda Todd at one end and Camille Powell at the other. They both have been on, so
Absolutely.
good game.
Yeah, high scoring, hopefully. All right, Bannockburn and Belmont. Megan, any thoughts on that game?
I think after last week's loss to Winchelsea, Belmont will want to. They were really disappointed in their performance, so I think that they will regroup, and they would have been training hard, and I think they will win against Bannockburn, and they will put in a great performance just to prove to themselves that they can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just looked as though they were slightly off last week, so I hear what you're saying about they would have been a bit disappointed, but you can see that they've got the potential there anyway.
That's right. They've got some great new recruits, some young girls. We saw Georgie Young, Georgie Smith
last week, yep.
Yes, and there's a few other girls that I'm sorry I've forgotten their names at the minute, but yeah, they've got a good side there, and just last week it wasn't right for them, so I think this week it will be.
They could still be playing with their combinations too, being such a new team with new players, as they did mention last week as well. They may have just not obviously found the combination yet, so...
Yeah, plenty of time to work on that anyway for the rest of the season.
That's right.
All right, North Geelong and Werribee. Amy, what do you reckon there? It's going to be a good game, I'd hope.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, unfortunately for North Geelong, I think Werribee will be too strong, but by all means, North Geelong will go out fighting. They will return to Sarah Welsh in the centre court, and also the 2 juniors that have stepped onto the court for North Geelong are doing a great job there. So I think at the end of the day, Werribee's depth is just outstanding. Like it's too strong, but so I'd definitely back Werribee.
Look, start of the season, Werribee a funny side. I think they're very sluggish at the start of the season. They seem to step up towards the end of the season. So anything could happen. If you get a side, North Geelong will be disappointed after last week's game. So I think they'll put it up to them, and anything can happen early days for Werribee. They quite often lose to unsuspecting
Why do you
sides.
think that is? Is that an issue to do with their pre-season training, or is it just that they step up under pressure at the end of the year?
Look, it could be. We talked about this last week, I think, and maybe it was off air, but they don't do a pre-season, and maybe that's why they do peak at the end of the year, because they're still fit.
Got a bit of
fitter.
fitness up by that time.
Yes, they're not tired like everyone else has been. I know some sides have started training in November, December. A lot of coaches wouldn't go for it, but they all play a couple of nights a week and train at other places, so they come into it. And I think that's why they do get a bit shaky at the start of the season, and then at the end of the season, it's just, here we go.
I think it'll depend with North Geelong. If Kelly Parker's firing, that I think that makes a big difference and lifts the spirits in the attack end for North Geelong. So, yeah.
Sure. Now, another good game, Amy. This is your team against Thompson. I think that's going to be a fantastic match.
Yes, it's always a good game against Thompson. Unfortunately, last year we couldn't put it to them. We just weren't strong enough. We actually held it in the second time we played them. I think we were level at 3/4 time, and then we just couldn't put it together for 4 quarters. So this year, obviously, that's our goal, to try and stay steady throughout the whole game.
So what would you look at differently then, knowing that last time you were right with them until 3/4 time, you just sort of let it slip away in the last quarter? How would you look at that match then, going into this game?
Yeah, it's probably, we've got a whole new look on the game, because they've got a lot of new inclusions, and so do we. We've pretty much gelled with 12 new players, or a new combination. So, yeah, we've definitely got just a new look on the whole game itself, and a special game for us. We've got Tammy Bingham, who's been at our club from day one, along with my little cousin Abby. Tammy Eldridge and Abby Barton. And just while we say that, I just must mention, there's no incest in my family. Sonia's comments last week. So Abby is my cousin, not my brother or my sister, just my cousin. But moving on from that anyway, so they're playing the 100th game, which is great for us and great for them.
Fantastic.
So hopefully we'll really try and put it to Thompson, or hopefully get over the line.
Yeah. And I think something great to watch would be Michelle, sorry I say her name wrong all the time, Razoukas, against Sonia Harris. 2 great netballers, and both got good netball minds, so I think that would be a great battle. Something good to watch.
Showdown of the round, but also last week's player of the round, Jeanette Davis, against our new recruit as well, Shani Carroll. I think that will also be in the centre. Most likely they'll have a good run.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, looking forward to that one.
Yep.
Now, Geelong West and Inverleigh did play last night. We haven't got any details from that match just yet, so we can't update you, but that'll be in the paper on Monday anyway. Any final thoughts on this round? Any surprises that you think we might see, or anything, Bertie? We haven't heard from you in a while.
No, I'm just, just left me out in the dark over here.
Sorry,
you girls, that's fine. I mean, the chair's nice and comfortable, but I don't mind having a saver now and again. Amy, last week, Michelle Razoukas, what position did she play?
Centre. No, I'm only joking. She played goal attack.
She played goal attack, and she shot 35 goals playing a goal attack. Okay, she played goal attack for the whole game?
Yep.
Okay, well that's great that she shot that many goals playing a goal attack. I actually thought she played shooter for half a game or something like that. But like you said, it's going to be an interesting game. And I really do think, when you really look at it though, Thompson really haven't played anyone yet after 3 rounds. Corio, okay, they played against us.
We haven't played anyone either.
They played against us, but really, otherwise you won most of your games pretty reasonably easy.
Yeah.
So it'll be just a good game to watch, and just actually see where Corio stand after the game.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Like, as I said, we're going off last week's scores against Inverleigh. Thompson bet Inverleigh by 40, we bet them by 39. So from those scores, it hopes to be a great match.
All right. Okay, well that looks fantastic then for this round's matches. I can't wait to see some of those games. That's all we have time for on today's show, so thank you for your company. It's been a pleasure to have you with us.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.